Are you ready to make Gallanza as bullshit as he is in the boss fight? Well, new tech dropped today. I would not recommend this at home, but how did I do that? That's crazy. Well, let's show you how. Chat was telling me about this tech where you can SBA as you're transforming from Deathmatch Finale, or when you attain 10 stacks of Showman. We are going to show this off to you here. I do not recommend it. I believe it is a glitch, and it is a damage loss for him personally, although for the team there are applications where it can be useful. So what you're going to do is you can go over to the training dummy if you want to practice this, go to practice settings. You're going to set your skill cooldowns to instant, and you're ready to start with these changes. When you transform into your Deathmatch Finale state, naturally, not with the skill, you are going to press your SBA action when you go to slam your stick into the ground. To do that, you could just do a basic finish, basic power finish, basic power finish. I'm dodge canceling out the end. And then when you transform, SBA. Maybe this is intentional. Maybe it's secret Gallanza tech because he does this to us. But I do not believe this is intentional. It does drain your gauge down to 0. So whatever you had does go back to 0. And I tested a couple times. It doesn't scale your damage either. So as you can see, like, if we do this when we go to 10 stacks, it will work here as well. 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, and press it now as you slam into the ground. Now take a look at the damage we deal. That was with an empty gauge. 858 8042. And then obviously you can let the flashpoint rip. So now, if we go back in, we go to SBA always 100. And we get ourselves back into Deathmatch Finale because we have a trait that increases our damage while we're in Deathmatch Finale. For the sake of the argument, I could just turbine. It's fine. Okay. Now, let's compare to that 8.5 million. And we're going to take a look at the damage we deal. As you can see here, it wasn't like we dealt less damage with the lower SBA, because now it's set to 100%. So, I do believe this is a bug. I thought maybe it would be a feature and the damage scales based on the amount of SBA you have filled, and I thought that would be really cool because it's like secret Gallanza tech. But regardless, it is something you can do. Unless they patch it out, then I would say go for it if you'd like to. I'm not gonna like recommend you use a bug. You know, I'm not gonna recommend you use a glitch. But people did the Roto with Percival for a while, and then they fixed that. People did the SBA generation with Ferry, and you know, they fixed that eventually. They've lowered send-off on stuff, you know, now as well. There's a couple of other things going around, like unintentional damage cap removal on ranged attacks with perfect guards and dodges that they used to have, and I thought it was gone, but Fediel can do it, so maybe it's not gone. Gallanza can do this, but honestly, he's the strongest even without this tech. He's the man. He's the beast. He's our champion. And I hope this helps you. You know, if you're wondering why people are doing things randomly and it doesn't seem like they can, or you're curious how it's done, this is how it's done. This is purely academic. This is not my stamp of approval saying to do it. I just wanted to showcase how it's done. Gallanza's the man. He's awesome. I love him. He's so great. We're figuring out new things every day. And hopefully the Immortal builds have helped you. I've seen a lot of you have picked up the builds, changed variants, had builds inspired of your own. And it makes me really proud. It makes me really happy to see other Gallanzas out there and people that I've been able to help, you know? So hopefully this is another video that helps you out, and we're going to keep them coming. Thank you very much, and catch you later. Peace.